What I'll do, first of all, I'll tell you everyone's names so you're clear who it is. My name's Steve and I'm a policeman and I work here at Barnet Police Station. This lady here, her name's Cleo.
Cleo and Steve.
Cleo and Steve.
With Jean Clement.
I know, I haven't met Jean Clement, but we do similar jobs, but he works in a different part of London. I think he works
South.
Somewhere else.
Wood
I've
Green.
never met him, but he does work. He's a policeman.
Yes, he's a sergeant.
Is he? He's a police sergeant,
yes.
Is he? Oh, okay. And Cleo's a police lady, and her job is the controller today, and that means she controls everything that's going on there, making sure it's all working. Okay, and if you see, she had a pen and paper and she might make some notes because she might want to ask something at the end. Do you want a pen? And then from then we'll talk. So that leaves one other person here, and that's you. Can I just ask you to say your full name, please? What's your first name?
Elisa.
Elisa.
Well, my real name is Grace.
Grace.
But my name my name is Elisa Gareva Dearman, but my second name is Grace, as I said.
So Alicia, Grace, Gareva
Dearman.
Okay, so there's 4 names you've got.
Yes.
Okay, so and have you got a middle name? Is Grace your middle name?
Yes.
And no other names?
No, it's Grace.
Okay, perfect. So Alicia, Grace, Gareva, Dearman.
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you, Alicia?
I'm 9 years. I'm 9 years old right now.
Yeah. And so, do you prefer to be called Alicia or Grace?
Elisa. Because I'm used to being called Elisa.
Yeah, Elisa. Okay.
And I've been called Grace.
No. Okay. So, what I'd like to do is just go through some of the rules and just explain today's date. It's 10:30 in the evening, and it's the 5th of September. And as I said, we're here at Barnet, and what we're going to talk about, I wasn't there. So because I wasn't there, I need you to explain in as much detail everything you can remember. Okay, so just really think about everything that you can remember and tell me about it. Okay? If I ask you something, you don't understand what I'm saying, tell me, yeah? And I'll look at a different way, okay? And that goes the other way. If you say something and I'm not really sure what you mean, I might ask you to say it again, or I might ask the question in a different way.
Or something.
Yeah, I might say, well, what does that mean? Or can you tell me? And so that's that one, really. If I ask you a question and you don't know the answer, that's fine. Just tell me you don't know. Okay? And that's because I want you to tell everything the truth, okay? I don't want you to guess. If you don't know, just tell me, okay? And that leads on the next thing. We must tell the truth, and that's you and me. So if I ask you something, you've got to tell me the truth, and if you ask me something, I'll tell you the truth. Should we agree that, shall we? Yeah? What I want to do is just make sure you understand the difference between truth and a lie. Okay? I've had this paper.
Truth is, and also is just opposite.
Truth is what?
Truth is opposite.
Opposite to
well,
what?
Lie is opposite truth.
Lie is opposite to the truth. So, right, if I tell you this, if I've drawn this picture here, this is on Cleo's paper. She sees this picture and she says, "Who drawn that?" I said, "Yes, it was me that drew it. I'm sorry." Would that be the truth or a lie?
That would be truth.
That would be the truth. So what would have been a lie?
No, I did not draw it, or somebody else, I don't know who.
That would be a lie, yes. So, why do sometimes people tell the truth? Tell the lie. Why do sometimes people tell a lie?
So, because maybe sometimes they do. Maybe it's personal, I don't know.
What do you mean?
So maybe, like, if, I don't know. So why would they say a lie?
Yeah, why would they say that?
Maybe they don't want you to know about that.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want to tell you about it. Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to be in trouble. They don't want anyone to be in trouble.
That's also a good reason that sometimes people lie. That's true, that people don't want to get in trouble. And in here, you won't get in trouble, okay? As long as you tell the truth, you will not get in trouble for anything you've said or done, okay? As long as you tell us now. Okay? Is it, yeah? And I promise that. And I say I've got to tell the truth as well. And from that, I need to say that includes if you use rude words or things like that. In here, you're allowed to use those rude words, okay? Your mummy knows what we're going to be talking about and knows that you're here, and she won't tell you off if you need to use those sort of words. I'd rather you use those rude words to tell me exactly what happened than try and make it polite and you miss out things that have happened.
So I don't understand.
Well, say for example, me and Cleo were having a conversation and you heard Cleo swear.
Yes.
Right? Do you understand that bit?
Yes.
So me and her talking, Cleo swore while she was talking to me. She said a rude word. And then I say to you, did you hear what Cleo said? And I say, tell me what Cleo said. I'd rather you tell me everything, including the swear words.
So I should say
say like said, oh, Cleo said, oh, this camera's shit. Say she said that. And I say to you, what did Cleo say? I don't want you to say, oh, Cleo said the camera's rubbish. I want you to say, Cleo said the camera was shit. Do you see?
Yes, so I should.
So don't try and make it polite. Yes. Say exactly. Is that clear?
Yes, so I should say what exactly.
Exactly. Perfect. Well done. Thank you. So you've come here with your mum, and do you live with your mum? Do you?
Yes, I live with her.
And who else do you live with?
And that's just my mum I live with. Only my mum.
No one else?
Nope.
No other family in your
house? I don't live with my dad, no.
What about brothers?
No. I live with my brother Gabriel.
So it's you, Gabriel, your mum?
Yes, and when three.
Three of you?
Yes.
Okay.
And my big brother James, he sometimes comes.
Okay, and who's James?
James is just my big brother, but he's not really like... He knows this about this, but no, he doesn't really like doing it.
What do you mean?
So my big brother James.
Yeah, James. How old is James?
He's about 17, but he's not really included because he doesn't really live with us.
Oh, okay, so where does he live?
He lives with his other dad.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't live with us, but he comes to visit us on Saturdays.
Oh, I see. So is he your half a brother? Is he?
And he is my brother. He is my brother.
Right.
So it's just that his dad is married to so my mum married two men.
Yep.
So first is when my big brother was born.
Yeah.
And after she broke up with his name is Will.
Yeah.
He broke up with him.
Yeah.
And after him, she didn't marry, but she loved Ricky, which is my dad.
Yeah.
So then we were born. So then she broke up.
So your dad is Ricky. James's dad is Will.
Will Draper, and my mum's name is Ella Draper.
But you and James both have the same mum, who's Ella, yeah?
Yes.
Understand. And what about Gabriel?
Gabriel, yes, he's my brother, yes.
And is he the son of Will, or is he the son of Ricky?
Son is Ricky, me and Gabriel are so the daughter and son of Ricky, and James is son of Will.
Perfect. So you live with your mum?
Yes.
And do you ever get to see your dad, do you?
My dad, Ricky.
Ricky, do you ever get to see him?
Every two Saturdays, but actually, in fact, he lies to my mum, and he says that he just sees us every two Saturdays.
And do you see him every 2 Saturdays?
Orders.
Okay. So do you see him every 2 Saturdays?
Nope. We see him every single day.
Every single day? And how do you do
school, that? He comes to our school.
Oh, does he? And what does he do at the school?
He does sex to us. He kills babies there.
Right.
We eat babies. We drink their blood.
Okay. Because
this is how we do it. So like on Wednesdays is the most special, busiest day, day.
Okay. We'll take it little bit by little bit. So you say your dad comes to your school every day.
Yes.
What does that mean? He comes to school every day.
So that means he comes like whenever we have school on Saturdays. He comes and sees us there.
Whereabouts does he come and see you?
My school, Christchurch Primary School.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's where the area we live next to Christchurch Primary School.
Yeah.
Because we live in 5 Patterson Road, and then after he comes to our school.
Okay. So who drops you off at school in the morning?
My mum.
So you get dropped off at school.
Yes.
When you get dropped off at school, what do you do then?
So then they check if the coast is clear, if my mum's not there or anything around the area.
Okay.
So they go, Mr. Morris, the caretaker.
Yeah.
He goes around the school areas and checks if my mum is there or anything, like if the coast is clear.
Right.
And after they call my dad and say that everything's alright, my mum is not there, it's air clear.
How do you know that?
Because they got the number of my dad.
And how do you know that?
Because I heard them talking to my dad. And it was exactly my own dad's voice. Exactly.
So where were you when you heard this caretaker speaking
Staff
to
room.
Dad?
Staff room.
Why were you in the staff room?
Because that's where they do sex to me. There.
So you've got to school. Right,
Yes.
You've got to school. How did you get to school?
So we just go and buy a car though.
So you go by car
Yes.
with your mum.
Yes.
Get to the school.
Yes.
So you get out of the car.
Yes.
And where do you go first of all?
So this is where we park, and there's this little path. You go upstairs, and then there's a little path, and then here's our school.
Yeah.
So then you just walk in, but that's where the infants are. But you have to go further along, and that's where the junior, because I'm in junior. So then when you go in the junior, there's downstairs, and then there's a big playground, and then there's this office and the whole school there.
So you go into the school in the infants part,
Yes.
and you walk round to the primary.
Yes, so
part.
then at the front, when you just come in the room,
Okay.
there's this an office just at the front. There's a door going in the hallway where we do assembly.
Yeah.
And on the left, you go in, and there's the headmistress office there.
Okay.
And then the staff toilet, and it's just this like where the teachers go and do the typing and work.
Yeah.
And there's upstairs there's year 4 and year 5.
Yeah.
And after, just like I'm in year 4, so in year 4 there's just there, and then year 5 is there on that side,
Okay.
and the staff room is just at the front of us.
Okay.
So just walk in the staff room, and then there's this kitchen, and then there's a sofa, and that's where we do sex.
So why do you go in there first of all? Why don't you just go to class?
Like, we go to class sometimes too. Yes.
Right. So
We go to class sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you go to class.
Yes.
Okay. And then what happens when you get
And
to
then
class?
they got this in my classroom. They got this little door at the back, right at the back
Yeah.
of the classroom. They got a little door, and it's just like a tiny little room. It's all stuffed with sweets, prizes, especially to pay the children with sweets to do sex to them.
Right.
Yeah, so they give sweets as much as they like.
Yeah.
So they give sweets so till they're like full, they're done. So because while they eat the sweets, they do sex to them. So they pay them sweets, and then after they do what they want them to do.
Okay.
Because the children.
What children? What children?
So there's children from our school, 200 children in our
Yes.
school, but it's not like all.
Okay.
There's 20
What
special
ones? Tell
children.
me, who are these 20 special
There's
children?
Millie, she's a brown girl.
Millie who?
Millie Cowell,
Millie Cow.
yes.
Okay. So how do you know she's one of the 20 special children?
Because I know, because she comes and they do sex to her, mostly.
Who's they?
The teachers, the parents, the staff.
Every single teacher or specific teachers?
No, the whole school does it. The whole school, and we got our own church
Yeah.
too. So because they do that, because after as I said, we kill babies, we drink their blood, we eat them.
Okay.
But then after so the social services who are in it,
Yeah.
they go to families, So if the families can't afford, so they got a baby but they can't look after it or anything, they can't buy food, or they can't buy clothes, they can't look after it. So the families who sell their children
Yeah.
so the social services get them. They say they get them to a foster home, but they don't. They get the babies or the children, and then they get Miss Marden, our nurse in our school. She injects the child or baby in the neck just here though.
Right. Okay. And how do you know that?
Because I saw her doing it.
How did you see her doing it?
Because I saw her in the staff room. She was getting this. So she got this injection, and she done. So the baby was there. It was just sitting on the table,
right.
And I was just laughing there. And after she just injected her, and it was it was slowly went to sleep. But not just like a thud, not like just fell straight away. They put because it looked like it was slowly moving down like that.
Right.
Yes, so then after
so his baby's gone to sleep.
Yes, and then after they get put on this bit, they get the baby to hang it upside down.
And how do they hang it upside
with
down?
the string.
From where?
On a wall, because there's this little like is a screw, and they put a string as like a circle string, tie it to the legs, hang it upside down, and then they get the knife they use for cutting the baby's head off. So you know this big ones, like this big Chinese ones, which you chop up coconut and stuff.
Right.
Yes, they get cleavers, aren't they? No.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called.
You've described it well enough.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So then because our dad, he forces me and Gabriel to do it. But because we can't, we're not strong enough to cut the baby's head off, he does us to hold the knife, and he puts his hand at the top of our hand, and he helps us to cut the baby's head off. Because he's learning, he's teaching me and Gabriel, so when we're older, to do it to our own children and do this kind of stuff to our own children.
Where is it that happens?
The church, the kitchen in our church.
The kitchen in the church.
Yes, they got. Yes.
So right, this string. Tell me about this string.
So it's just like, it's not just like just a thin normal string. It's a bit thick. It's like maybe that thick.
Okay.
And they tie around.
Okay.
Like in a circle.
Right.
Hang it up on
Where do they tie it to on the baby?
So it's like on legs. So they put the legs together, tie it on.
Yeah.
And so it's like one string around and then one string attached.
Yeah.
And it's hanging upside down. They get the knife, but they don't just cut it off absolutely. It's still on. So they slide the head off, but it's still hanging on.
So okay.
Yes, and then there's a big white bowl on the floor, and the blood drips in, and then we pour it in a big silver goblet.
Okay, so where's this white bowl? Where did they get the white bowl from?
They bought the big white bowl.
From where?
There's any shop, any white.
And where did they get the bowl from this time?
Any shop like this. So
But you obviously didn't see them get the bowl.
No, I don't know what shop. But I think they went to this. What is it called? Next Brent Cross.
Okay.
It's near Brent Cross.
And where is it kept at the
in a
church?
cupboard.
What cupboard?
There's just like a normal cupboard. So it's like
Whereabouts?
like a cupboard, like a kitchen cupboard.
Right. Okay.
So
and where is this kitchen cupboard?
There's a kitchen in the church and in a school.
Right. There's a kitchen.
Yes.
I've got it. This kitchen.
Yes.
So we're in the kitchen.
Yes.
The baby's hanging up.
Yes.
And you said that there's a
Yes,
white
so
bowl.
yes.
And it's kept in a
Yes.
cupboard. So what cupboard is it kept in?
It's just a wooden cupboard. So it's like.
Okay. So if I was to go in the kitchen, how would I find it? Tell me how I can find
So
this
it's
bowl.
like, it's not as big as this room. It's much bigger. Much
Okay.
bigger.
Right.
So it's just like maybe just around on this wall, just around here. There's this little cupboard.
Right.
It's not little. It's kind of medium size.
Right. There's a medium cupboard. So where's the door? And so you
Yes,
described
the door is a bit like that. Like that.
So the door's over there.
Yes.
Then you said the cupboard would be in the other corner.
Yes.
Have I got that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And is the cupboard Up in the top or down on the bottom?
No, it's at the top,
So
like in the middle, like that. Yes.
And you say it's wooden. What colour wooden?
Just normal brown wood.
Okay. And there are any other cupboards around it?
Yes, there is some other cupboards like around the walls.
So,
lots and lots and lots.
So
it's just a few.
If I come in, how can I go to that cupboard without making any mistake with one of the other cupboards?
So like if you come in a room, here's this sink, and here's this big table, and just this little, as I said, a cupboard.
Okay.
So you see this frame and it says wish.
Yeah.
It's a bit bigger than that size, and it's just that colour of wood, a bit brown, and then it's just this cupboard, and then just got the normal handles, and then just wooden handles.
Okay.
So you have to open, and there's this white bowl and a silver goblet. The two things that we use, the plates that we used to eat the baby on. Yes. So and they tell me and Gabriel, but who actually killed the babies was my father. He kills the babies.
Okay. So the baby's hanging up, and you say, how do they hang it up? What do they use? You've got the string on the leg, and then what's it attached to?
No, it's got a screwdriver on the wall.
There's a screwdriver on the wall. Whereabouts on the wall?
It's just like a wall. It's not like the same like this room. The door is actually there. That's the kitchen where we actually do that's the usual kitchen where we usually like.
So you go in, through the door. So where's this screw on the wall? So
it's just like the door. Pretend the door is just there. It's another kitchen there.
Yeah.
This is the kitchen that we usually use.
Yeah. So how do I know that's a different kitchen? What's different about this kitchen?
Because
where is
is this a different shape, and it looks different.
Whereabouts is this kitchen
in our school?
Whereabouts in the school?
So it's just like the school, just this normal kitchen school. The kitchen. Yes, where they make the school dinners.
So, right, the school canteen kitchen. Okay, so it's in there. So you go in the door. Where's the screw on the wall?
So it's just like that. It's just like this. So here's the door when you come in, and there's this little screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Sorry,
screwdriver. It's not a screwdriver. A screw.
Right, a screw.
Yes, it's in the wall.
Right.
But it got a space on.
Yeah.
So you have to hang the string on.
Yeah.
But you make sure it's still it's like secure.
Yeah.
So they put because Mr. Morris he works hard. He works with hammers. He works that kind of stuff. Yeah. So he gets this screw in the wall, and then after he hangs it up, he hangs the baby up.
Right. Okay.
And Papa and me.
Yeah.
Either me or Gabriel hold on to the knife, but he actually kills the baby because he puts his hand on our hand.
Okay.
So then he says to swing and then just chop off the baby's head off, but stop straight away, so once, so you go like this one, and then just leave a bit of space so it's still on the head. But it's just the blood is dripping in the bowl though. That's how we drain out the blood.
Okay, so you do that. Blood's dripping. Does blood not go everywhere? Or not?
No. We don't make that. We go like this. We don't just go smash like that. We go like this. One like not so speedy.
Yeah.
Just medium speed. So you just go like that fast.
Okay.
Like that, and we make sure it's not blood spilled everywhere, because we make sure that everything is clean, as much as clean as they can do it, because they clean it after that too.
Okay.
So if there's blood is on the floor or something like that, they wipe it off.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
the blood's in the bowl.
Yes, and then we after we pour it in the silver goblet.
And where do they get this silver goblet from?
I don't know what shop.
No, but where it...
Yes, it's with the white bowl in the same cupboard.
In the same cupboard?
Yes.
This wooden cupboard? And that's not in this kitchen with it hanging on the screw, it's in a different kitchen, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they get the bowl from the other kitchen to that kitchen.
Understood. So where are all the people that work in the canteen then when this is happening?
I don't understand.
Well, there's obviously... If it's a kitchen, to make, I assume Is it to make all the children's lunches?
Yes, but instead of
people?
making the children lunches, they give baby to the children.
They give baby to the children.
Yes, so they give, like, if they say there's spaghetti bolognese that day, they put a bit of baby meat in all the time.
And how do they make baby meat to use spaghetti
Because because they cut the baby. Mrs. Forsyth, the headmistress, she cuts the baby.
And what about all the bones and that?
Yes, they keep the bones.
Where do they go?
No, I know, but the bones, they don't just like keep them. They make stuff out of them. So they make like statues of the church.
Where are these statues?
Yes, because they got carving, like there's people carving people. They work near Swiss Cottage, somewhere there. That's where they work, in a carving shop. And it's just, and then they tell that there's a man called Felix there, and then he makes this, like, he makes statues of churches. He makes that kind of stuff. Like, so he makes.
Sorry. Can you be quiet, please? We're just doing an interview. Cheers.
We didn't know that.
Yeah, no, fine. Cheers.
So it's just like they make like statues and stuff out of the bones.
Yeah.
Because they got as I said, they got carving people. So they got Felix, they got Max.
Yeah.
Those are the two people who are the best ones at carving.
Yeah.
So our church, we got our own church.
Yeah.
Yes, they make carving of that church, and then they don't just sell it.
Yeah.
They sell it sometimes, but they keep it. The school keeps it sometimes, but usually they sell it for money because they want money.
And how do you know all this?
Because I saw they have statues of them.
Okay. So Felix makes statues.
Yes, and the skulls of the babies. You know the skulls.
Yeah.
Yes, they get the skulls and they make hole. They make a hole with a driller. So they make a hole in, and they tie string around, and then they put all around the body, but they're naked, and they got this tattoo on the private with like little piercings.
Okay.
Not like earrings, but like little gold piercings around the private.
Yeah.
And they all dance around with skulls on in the church there.
Okay.
So they have skulls, like the teachers and the staff. They got 20 skulls each.
And how do you know they've got 20 each?
Yes, because I counted once. They were like, there's one here, and then there's one here, and there's one on the neck here. Like they looks like skulls everywhere, on the knees, on the elbows. It looks like armor.
Okay. So if I was to try and find these skulls, where would I find them?
Yes, in the church.
Where
in the church? So there's this secret rooms. They got secret rooms.
Go on. Tell me, how do I find the secret?
Yeah. So when you go in the secret rooms, because they hide it in loads of places.
So would you be able to help me find them? Would you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but they just hide them anywhere. They just hide it like in one place, then they move to other place, then they move to other place. There's just.
Okay, so I go into the church now.
Yes, and they hide. Usually they hide it in their houses. Because they have parties in their houses.
Okay.
Because Mr. Hollings, my teacher, he lives in Highgate.
Right.
Yes. You can see his house because his Porsche, he got Porsche, and it's just at the front of his house.
Okay. So, how do you know he keeps them in his house?
Because I know, because I went to his house once.
Tell me about his house. What does it look like?
It's big.
Okay, big. We go in the front door. What colour is the front door?
It's just normal black colour, normal black.
Normal black?
Yes,
so
yes.
I go in. I've gone in to Mr. Peter's house, was it? Sorry?
No, Mr. Hollings.
Mr. Hollings, sorry. Gone into Mr. Hollings' house.
Yes.
Through the black door.
Yes, and then there's this
do I go into?
corridor. There's a corridor.
Tell me about the corridor first of all.
So there's a corridor, and it's just got the corridor, and there's this little table there, and the shoes there, all his kind of shoes. Yes.
Right. Stop there. Stop. Yes. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's rude of me to interrupt
you. It's okay.
I'm sorry. So we've gone into this corridor. You see, it's a small corridor.
Yes.
It's a table.
Yes.
With shoes.
Yes.
So tell me about the table. Tell me everything about this table.
This table is it's not like, it does not have stuff on. It doesn't have just like skulls on. It doesn't have that. No. It got just like maybe car keys. Maybe it got his jacket on.
Okay.
Maybe it got his bag on. I don't know. Different kind of stuff. Personal stuff.
Okay, so this table, what does it look like?
It's just like a normal, like a square table.
So it's square.
Yes.
Because obviously, like in here, like someone could describe that as a table, this as a table. So they're all very different, aren't they? So tell me about, first of all, if you stand up for me, stand up, can you stand up? So how high to you is the table?
Here.
Okay.
Here, somewhere here.
Okay, so it's somewhere there, and then what colour is it?
It's just normal, like black colour like this. It's normal wood and black.
Wood and black.
Yes,
so it's wood and black.
Yes.
Okay. So it's so it's a little bit higher than this table. It's wood and black. It's square.
Yes. So it's just like that big, like that. That's the same like this and like this.
Okay. And then so that's the top of it, described, and it's square.
Yes.
And then when you go down a bit, what's there?
Yes, just under the table there's shoes there, his shoes there, so like all his different kind of shoes.
So under the table keeps his shoes?
Yes.
Okay. And then what about the floor? What's on the floor?
On the floor is just, as I said, it's just got shoes on. And
Okay,
got a
but
little
what's
carpet.
the floor? Sorry?
It got carpet on the floor too.
What sort of carpet?
Well, it's not like a carpet, it's not like carpet everywhere. There's like, you know when you come in the house and there's just usually a small carpet at the front of the door. Yeah, it got that, and then the rest is just wooden.
What sort of
just
wood?
Brown. Just, you see this coloured door, just that, like that.
So that shows quite a dark brown. Can you just move the camera to the door for us? So that sort of colour brown. So that's colour brown for his floor.
Yes.
So you go down the corridor.
Yes.
And then what rooms are off the corridor?
So where's this corridor? Here's the living room, here's the kitchen, and then just there's this toilet, and then you go up the room, up the stairs.
Okay. So so go in.
Yes.
There's a living room.
Yes.
A kitchen.
Yes.
A downstairs toilet.
Yes.
And some stairs that go upstairs.
Yes. Yes.
And have you been in all of those rooms downstairs?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the living room first of all. What's in there?
The living room, they've got secret rooms in there.
What does that mean?
They've got secret rooms in there.
In the living room?
Yes.
Okay, well tell me about...
top secret.
Okay, if we talk about the not top secret bits first of all, tell me about the normal bits of the living room.
Yes, it's just like, it's bigger than this.
Okay, so it's a room bigger than this?
Yes, it's a big large room, and then you've got a table, you've got a television, you've got a sofa. It's like a normal living room.
Okay.
Yes, and just there's like a half part is a living room and a half part is a dining room.
Okay.
So it's like mixed rooms. That's why it's big.
Okay, so it's got a living room and a dining room.
Yes.
Yep. And
in one whole room.
Has he got any tables or chairs or sofas or anything like that? What's he got?
So he's got a television, just a big Samsung.
Samsung. How do you know it's Samsung?
Because you can see silver writing Samsung on.
Okay, so he's got Samsung telly, a big one. And where is that telly?
It's just like a different, it looks a bit like a table like that, but it's a bit smaller. It's a bit like this size, this height.
And how big is that area thing?
It's the same size, but it's just this height.
So it's as big as this, but smaller. So about this height.
Yes.
But okay.
And it's just, the television is down and the sofa's there.
Tell me about the sofa. What sort of sofa?
So it's not like a sofa. It's not like a multicolored. It's just like this, not brown, but it's kind of blackish, really dark brown.
And what sort of size is the sofa?
It's like this, but like if you join that chair to the sofa, so if it's like that, and you add a chair just here, so it's joined.
So it's longer, is it?
Yes, yes.
And what about? And then okay.
So it's a long sofa, it's like that, like this.
And what shape is it, the sofa?
So it's like this. So it's like that, the sofa, like that.
Okay, like an L shape.
Yes, like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's got a bigger sofa than this. It's like a blacky colour.
Yes, really dark brown. But like much darker.
And where does he keep the baby skulls?
The baby skulls in his house, yes.
Whereabouts?
So then at the front, where the dining room, there's this big wardrobe, and he just keeps maybe spare clothes or anything like that. Maybe if there's maybe plates, bowls, anything like that.
Yeah.
He just keeps it there. But it's not like the wardrobe is just like the skull's right in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
You can see it, like you open the door and you can see it.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's
No.
top secret in there.
Go on, tell me how to find
Yes.
it.
So then after it's just maybe just because sometimes he keeps spare clothes, as I said.
Yeah.
So you've got a hanger and you've got just clothes, the coats or anything like that. There. And then after you have to apart the clothes.
Correct.
And there's a little
Okay.
door there, but it's like it looks camouflaged. You
How do
can't
you
really
mean?
see it.
So how would I be able to find it, the door?
So here's the clothes, but you can't see the door because the clothes are at the front of it.
Yeah.
It's all covered like that.
Yeah.
But you have to part the clothes, and after you can, it's like it looks like just like a normal wall,
Yeah.
but it's not a normal wall. It got a little handle there.
Is there?
Yes,
And what does this handle look like? How could I find it?
it's like not like a handle like that, but it's still wooden. It's like a bendy one,
Okay.
like how to say like that.
Okay. And when I open that door,
Yes.
what do I find?
So then inside, you have to go downstairs, underground.
It goes
so-
underground.
yes, yes.
And what's in there underground?
So then we go underground, and after there's this little hallway, and on the right there's this door, and then there's this big, enormous secret room.
And what's in the secret room?
In the secret room there's cupboards everywhere. Looks like everywhere, but then they do sex there too.
How do you know they do sex there?
Because they took me there to do sex.
Who took you there?
My father, Mr. Hollings took me.
So you're who?
My father.
Your father, sorry. Okay, do you call him father or papa?
Papa.
Is it papa. So papa's taking you down there, and what did you do there?
So it's just like, so after you do sex there, so
What
they
does
have
sex mean?
So like they have they buy plastic willies.
Right, okay.
Yes, and then they strap it on, but they make sure it hurt. They want plastic willies. They don't want to use their real willies.
Why not?
Because it just doesn't hurt. They want to make sure it hurts.
Okay. So who's they? So papa and who else?
Mr. Hollings,
Papa and Miss-
headmistress.
Okay, so
all the
papa,
teachers.
Mr. Hollings, the headmistress.
Yes, Miss Marden, Mr. Fanoni, Mr. Gorge.
Okay. So who done it when you went to that house? Who was there?
So all the staff,
All the staff.
all the the parents of all
Yeah.
the children, they all know about it.
Okay.
They do it.
Okay. And so you've got in there.
Yes.
And who's used the plastic willies?
All of them. All of them.
And where do they keep the plastic willies?
They keep them in the cupboards. They got, as I said, they got cupboards around.
Okay.
So they got like maybe 2 cupboards there and 2 cupboards there. They got cupboards around, all
Okay.
around the room.
Okay. So I want to just make sure I get this absolutely correct. So
And
if I
they
went
got
to the
exits. So if because they know that because they do not trust me and Gabriel.
Yeah.
That because they say that not to tell anyone about
Yes.
this,
Okay.
but they do not trust us.
No. Why
No,
not?
because they can see them because they when they tell us not to tell about this anything, they look so curious.
Okay.
It looks like they're not trust. They don't trust us.
Okay. So I just get it right. Mr. Hollings' house.
Yes.
I'll go there. He has a Porsche
Yes.
outside. Then you go to the door.
Yes.
Dark door.
Yes.
You go into a corridor.
Yes.
It's got
Yes.
a little carpet by the
Yes.
door. Wooden floor. Very
Yes.
dark like this door.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
On the side of the you show
Yes.
me
There's
there.
a living room at the front. There's a kitchen, and then there's the
There's a little table.
yes.
Then you go into the living room.
Yes.
It's got a large sofa.
Yes.
Which is in an L shape.
Yes.
Big Samsung telly
Yes.
on a large black shelf
Yes,
thing
yes.
you described. You said in the dining room area
Yes.
he's got a wardrobe.
Yes.
Then
And it's all just stuffed in spare clothes,
if
as
you
you said.
all stuff with spare clothes, but if you part it, you
Yes.
find a little door.
Yes, but you can't.
Which goes down
You
into
can't
the
really
cellar.
see it because it's kind of camouflaged.
It's camouflage.
Like yes, it looks a
but
bit.
there's a little wooden handle.
Yes, yes,
You can open that.
yes. But
Go
they've got
down.
exits. The thing is that they've got exits there because they can run out the house too.
Right, okay. But you go down into this, it takes you into a basement,
Yes,
and then in there's loads of cupboards.
yes. Loads of cupboards and there's
And in there-
yes,
Your dad, Papa, Mr. Hollings, some other members of staff,
yes,
have then had sex with you.
Yes.
Using plastic willies.
Yes, and then they touch each other.
Okay.
And as I said, they sell me and my brother for £50 each every single day.
To who?
To any people who any people who would who are like the kind of people who will actually do sex to who can't come to school, who are busy or anything like that, but then they keep me and Gabriel to do sex to whilst they got the equipment. So they got the plastic willies, and then they do it, and then after maybe for 2 hours, maybe 1 hour, during school hours.
Okay, so what is sex?
Yes.
We haven't said what sex is. What is it?
So sex. So they touch each. So they touch each other on a private.
Right.
And as I said, I didn't tell you about this, but they got this big plastic stick.
Right.
Yes, not plastic, but wooden.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they put it between our legs, and they hit it right between us, but like in between our legs.
So they hit you with a wooden stick between your legs.
Yes.
And what's that? Is that sex? Is it?
No. But that's how they hurt us. But the real sex is like they get plastic willies. They stick it in our bum. That's what kind of sex they do.
And what is your bum?
So they stick in a plastic willy in our bum, where the poo comes out.
Okay, so they put a plastic willy in the bum where the poo comes out. Okay.
Yes.
And anywhere else?
Yes, in our front private.
Okay.
And then they
you say our front private. Who are you talking about?
No. So if we say it hurts, or if we cry or make a sound, they'll give us spoon licks. So they'll get a spoon.
Spoon licks.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So you get spoons, and then they hit us on the head.
Okay.
That's why whenever we come back to our mum, she always says, she doesn't say, but that's why we always got bumps on our heads.
Okay.
But she doesn't say, why do you have bumps on your head? She doesn't say that.
Do you know how to get to Mr. Holling's house, do you?
Me from our school.
From your school, do you?
A bit. I know some of the way.
Where could if we took you where would you be able to find where his house is?
So I do remember there's like the number of his actual house.
But could you say we drove near it? Could you say, yeah, it's that one?
Yes, I can spot it because I know, because he always no matter what, he always parks his Porsche at the front.
Oh, okay.
Always. I know, his car looks like, I know absolutely.
Do you know what street it's in? What the name of the street is, or where?
No, I don't remember, but I know it's Highgate. It's Highgate.
So, if we went to Highgate, would you be able to find the house?
Yes. If we drove around Highgate, and if I spot if I spot the house, because I know how the house looks like.
But obviously, there's maybe 1,000 houses in Highgate.
Yes.
So how would you know where to go?
No, because
say, turn left down this street.
No, but that's because when me and my Abraham, my mum's friend, and my mum and Gabriel, we go to this our friend's house called Gary.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you go through Highgate. He lives near Highgate, so when you go through Highgate, just at the bottom of Highgate, he lives there. So then when we go through, I can also, when you go through on the left, you can that's the road where I remember, that's around there, that's where his house is.
So if we went to Gary's house, you'd be able to tell me from there, would you?
Yeah. But my mum and Abraham knows how to go to Gary's house.
Okay.
So when we're on the way, I know, yes.
Okay. And has anything ever happened at your dad's house?
Yes.
What?
My father lives at Angel Road.
Oh, okay.
But it's like on the corner, right on the corner.
What happened there?
And so they got the same, like Mr. Hollings.
What?
A bit the same house, a bit the same. In this, the same. Looks this, like I said, the wardrobe, that kind of stuff. That's the same. So they got this stairs downstairs. Yes.
Okay. So if I went to your dad's house, get to your dad's house, what colour's door's his?
Yeah, his one is kind of lightish brown.
So it's got a lightish brown door.
Yes.
So go in there.
Yes.
Where's this wardrobe?
In the living room, as I said, a bit like Mr. Hollings.
So go to the living room, and what does this wardrobe look like?
It's not like Mr. Hollings's, but similar. It's long. It's long.
Okay, so go to the wardrobe.
Yes.
And how do I get through the secret door? How do I get into the secret door?
Yeah, they got keys. They got keys to the door because Mr. Morris, my father, Papa.
How could I tell there's a door there? So I go to the wardrobe.
Yes.
How would I know that it's not just the back of a wardrobe and it's a door? How could I tell? What's different about it?
There's no difference. There's no difference.
Where'd you put the key then? I don't know.
No. There's no key to go in a wardrobe.
Yeah.
There's no key.
Right, sorry.
But when you go down the stairs into the secret room, underground, they got the room in there. They got the keys to it.
Okay.
Mr. Morris, Papa, Mrs. Forsyth, Mr. Hollings, they got like big bunches of keys. Big.
So how do I get? So I open the wardrobe. What's in the wardrobe?
So it's just stuffed in with clothes, like
spare
clothes. Yes.
So I get all the clothes out of the way.
Yes.
Then what do I find?
And then after you find it looks like just like a normal wardrobe wall because it's camouflaged and it makes sure you can't see it.
Yes. So
but
how do I find the door?
Because it's just right in the middle. So this is the wardrobe.
Would I be able to see the gap or not?
No, it's like camouflage. So like. Imagine this was like red, and then imagine this was like this is the same color.
Would I be able to move the wardrobe out of the way and find a hole in the wall? Would I or not?
No. That's no, because you have to. The door is attached to the wall, and it got stairs going down.
So if I move the wardrobe, would I see the door?
Yes.
Okay.
But then if
is that the best thing to do then, is it?
Yes, sometimes, yes. But sometimes when they go in the wardrobe and they go downstairs, they close behind the door, and then they got this another it looks like another brick wall. It looks like a brick wall door, and then they close it behind too.
Right. So
it looks like a double door.
Let me just make sure I'm clear. So go to your dad's house.
Yes.
Wardrobe's there.
Yes.
I'll move the wardrobe out of the way.
Yes.
There's a door.
Yes.
I go down the stairs.
Yes.
And then what do I see down the stairs?
Down the stairs you go down, and as I said, they've got a little corridor, a little hallway.
Yeah.
So then there's a little hallway, and then on the right, just here, there's just just a tiny corridor. So maybe like from there, here to here, and then just there's this door. Just here, and then that's where the secret room is. But it got special keys though. As I said, it got big bunches of keys.
Got it. Understood.
It got loads.
Okay.
Look, if you go to Mr. Morris, in our school, if you wait till our school, so today's Friday.
Yes.
So wait till Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Go to our school, catch Mr. Morris.
Yeah.
He's a big, tall guy.
Okay.
Or catch the whole school, catch all the staff there.
What children? You told us one child to speak to. What other children do you
Millie
think we should
Carroll,
speak to?
Sophie Hurliker,
Sophie
Jack
Hurliker.
Jones, Ella Darby, Mia Gavish, loads of other children, loads.
Okay.
But me and Gabriel
Are any of these your friends out of school?
Sorry?
Are any of these friends of yours out of school?
No, but Millie Carroll, she left school.
Why?
Because she doesn't like it.
Where's she gone now?
She went in Salisbury's.
Salisbury?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but because when she went to Salisbury, she thought that was the school it won't do, because other schools do it. So, Hampshire Parochial do it, St. Luke's does it, all the Hampstead schools do it, the area.
Really?
New End.
Okay.
This, the school with this tree. The school with this tree.
I don't, but we'll find out.
That school, and then there's the school. It's between houses.
Okay.
And then there's this between houses there is, and there's in our neighbours, on our road, 5 Patterson Road, up there. Here's our house, and just go up, and just there's this. We've got a neighbour. She's Russian, and she's in it.
Your neighbour? How do you know she's in it?
Because she comes to school because she got 2 sons.
Yeah.
One just a tiny baby. It's Russian though. His name is Misha.
Misha.
Yes, and the other one is called
What's
Sasha.
his real name? Sasha. So Alexander, is it?
Yes. Yes. His real name is Sasha, but they call him Alexander.
Well, Alexander's his real name, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So then that family, they do it. They have I don't know what the school is called, but it's just, you know Tesco next to this parish church.
Yes.
Yes, there's Tesco, and then just like when you go there, there's this station.
Yeah.
And you just go down and down, and then you can see the post office there, and you go straight down, and it's on the right. You can see this little road, and then you go there, and after there, and after there's the school. You know the school between there. Yes, that school. That's where they go. That's the school, paedophile school.
Paedophile school. Okay. We'll have a little break. Is that all right? I mean, me and Claire just have a quick chat, just see if there's anything else we're going to cover, because I know it's late and I don't want you getting too tired because it's been a long day for you.
I'm not really tired anyway.
Really? You've done very well.
I'm full with food in my tummy.
Yeah, what did you have?
I went to the Indian cafe.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
What did you
I
have?
had samosa, had rice, I had some salad.
Yeah.
I had some rice. It's like rice bread with like mango chutney.
Oh, right.
Yes, I had that, but I'm just so full.
I bet it sounded
I had this enormous plate like that.
Okay. Okay, we'll just have a couple of minutes. You just wait here for us, is that alright?